2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what?
Bude asi nějaký léčitel.
My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Tak to je.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
No jo. Oh, sakra.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
Já bych to znova, to je
I'd
jasné.
do it again if I had
Tam
the
byli nám
chance.
sestru
If
i
we
otce,
don't
to je
respond with
jasné.
strength, they won't stop until they have everything.
Přesně tak, musíme se bránit.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Červy? Oh.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh, sakra, takže. Oh. Oh, tak to není pěkný pohled. Červy, ne? Oh. Takový středověký styl léčitelství.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Ano, Lorda, ten rytíř zemřel.
Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man.
Nesmíme se zdávat.
A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Takže měl jít do
Though he is
času.
young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Ale já si mladý a
Right. This might hurt a bit.
připraven asi.
Hold this for me, will you?
Zase otečet. Doufám, že už to nebudu muset se na to
I
dívat.
understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Lord Forrester.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roger.
Syn Rodrik už byl mrtvý, ne?
Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Tady s
Roderick had already fallen.
mistrovi pro něho nemáme žádnou
There was
zprávu.
nothing we could do.
Necháme prodat.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Tak to jsme docela rychle se uzdravili. To prostě hodil červě a začal.
Stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Tak si to budeme muset porozhlédnout. Můžeme porozhlédnout. Pánské křeslo to bude asi od Lorda, tak se podíváme. No, to bude znak toho železného dříví od rodu Forresteru, takže tu nic. Z okna se můžeme podívat.
The Ironwood Grove.
Ale vůbec jsme se tam nepodívali. Jsme viděli karta, jak čumí z okna. Mám tady ještě nějaký štít. To bude patrně asi.
An Ironwood shield.
Ano.
The strongest wood in the known world.
Tak my jsme asi nějaký žádaný rod, který vyrábí vojenské vybavení. Z toho třeba asi.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Tingrin. Look, I'll show you.
Že si s ním ještě promluvit, tak zkusíme.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
White Ethan, of course.
Možná nám o něm něco řekne víc, nebo...
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honour. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging.
Věřím moc
There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Co se mnou bude?
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky.
Ten, co utekl, tak
I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me.
Když zabil naš
At the Twins, I'm no
rodinu.
longer a squire. if that matters.
To byl nějaký vysoce postavený.
But I'll defer to Lord
Mají
Ethan
pod
on
zprávou
this.
severky boltní, tak to bude špatné.
Why do the White Hills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Takže se nenavidí už od nepaměti.
The White Hills want Forester Ironwood.
To dříví vlastně od
They take it
Forestu
all
asi
if you
jediné,
let
co
them,
je
especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear cut every last inch of it until there's nothing
spolupracují
left.
ti běloští s
Just as they've
Boltnama,
done
takže to
before.
bude ještě špatné. Jítno. Ještě si to porozhládám.
Never mind.
Až si to můžeme ještě něco udělat. Potom se když tak zeptáme na toho Jítna a půjdeme. To ještě něco? Tam asi nepůjde jít.
Mm-hmm. I may be mistaken.
No.
You do seem able to put weight on it.
Takže to je asi všechno. To tak vypadá, ještě na stole tam něco je. Lékařské zásoby. Podíváme se. Doufám, že tam nebudou tí červy. Podíváme se. No, jsou tam tí červy. Tak. No, promluvíme si s ním.
Feeling all right?
Zeptáme se ho ještě na toho Ethan.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while
Hraní na
practicing his
lout.
lute.
Tak asi už
Can I
odejdu.
go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady
Oh,
Forrest,
tak to už je lady.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Tady asi má k nám nějaký hlubší vztah.
I'm so sorry.
Nebo je citová.
Me too.
off to bed now. Hurry on.
Věděli.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Řekl
Saved
že
my life,
nám
my lady.
zachránil život, no.
Yet not Roderick's.
To bylo samozřejmě.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did.
Nějaké
was House
blížší
Forrester's
slova, ale
best.
to jí určitě nepomůže.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may
Ale
ask,
to
was there
řekl
anything
nějaký
he
vzkaz,
said?
ale to bylo
Any
prostička.
last words before he passed?
Dankena.
If
A
you
tak
can
můžeme jí
remember.
předat
Yes,
míč,
me to
protože
return this
chtěl,
to
aby jsme ho
Forrester.
vrátili rodu.
He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Takže
Thank you,
vrátíme meč.
Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression.
My jsme předali. Teď ještě máme vzkaz.
This was our land.
Ale
They
to je
were
náš
our
stříček
people.
Duncan, pro něho
Your
máme ten vztah.
family.
Vzkaz teda.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee. The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard. Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton and Ramsay Snow will want his
To
retribution.
vypadá. A zabili jsme Boltona, kteří to tu mají pod
We're the
správou.
ones that should be demanding retribution.
Ramsay Snow's
Ale že by
coming
to
here.
přišel Ramsay
Aye.
Snow. Oh,
He'll arrive within a week. Those men will say
Zná
they were
seriál,
keeping
tak
the peace
určitě
in the name of House
ví, že
Bolton.
Ramsay
And
Snow
what would you
není
have us do? Nothing.
zrovna
I would have us use our heads
text, který
while they're
bychom
still
se chtěli
attached to our
potkat.
shoulders.
Zvláště když to
Garrett
tu
has
mají
lost as
teď
much as anyone else
pod
within
velením.
these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle. Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy. He deserves to be
Jsme na to jít chytře, prostě.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done? Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide. He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to live. He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution, especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
No, strýček nás
My
tam.
horse. And I'll see you have plenty of food, but we haven't
To
much
nemyslím
time.
špatně, ale
The White
předtím,
Hills will
co
come
nám
looking
řekl
for
Lord,
you.
nám nevěřil. No, a máme pro něho ještě ten vzkaz, že bychom mu ho měli předat. Sakra, mi
Were
už...
it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first.
Takže už...
Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own.
Sakra, už přestaň.
Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Je správný čas. Poslední šance.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a
Musíme
message.
předat tu zprávu.
He said,
slíbili jsme to našemu
the
ordu.
North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often
Ale severní
discussed,
háj?
if ever.
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say. Not yet, at least.
Takže to bude asi
Most
nějaká...
don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools,
tajemná
and it's
skrýš.
better kept that way. You haven't
Ale
told
určitě to
anyone
bude
else,
něco
have you?
důležitého.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Neřekl to nikomu, to neřekl.
I told no one.
Můžeme
Well
říct v
done.
pohodě pravdu.
Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in
Takže
you.
v pohodě.
From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon,
Stejně na něj
I need your
posíláš
help.
na zeď.
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be
Tak to
vital
bude
to the
asi něco
future of this
velice
house.
důležitého.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
No na zdi to nebude žádná procházka růžovou zahradou, takže uvidíme. Ale už vypadá to, že...
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
A to budou asi slova rodu.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll be strong.
I know you will.
Ale Geralt vypadá odhodlaně, statečný a jde. No. Všichni jsou na naší straně, no ale...
Garrett, wait!
Budeme muset jít, aby to nevznikly nějaké problémy díky tomu. Tady nám ještě dává nějaký náhrdelník.
Be safe.
Ta nás asi nejvíc má ráda zranit jenom. Ale už je nikdy patrně neuvidíme. Takže odjíždíme na zeď. Bude zajímavé určitě. Au, tady už se přesouvá. K Ethanovi. Konečně uvidíme.
Ethan!
Kde to je Ethan? A tady, takže tohle bude Ethan.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
A to budou asi jeho sourozenci. To tak vypadá.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
A vyhrál jsem,
Ethan's
budem takový.
fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Vypadá to, že to je takové rozmatlané
Don't
děcko.
worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
Takže budeme hrát i
I'm right
patrně
here.
za Ethana, takže
And I
tím
promise, I'm not going
vyhratelné
anywhere.
postavy. Vypadá
I
to
wish
dobře
Mira was
zatím.
here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and
Can't she come home? I
Že
don't
máme
want her to die
hodně
too.
víc sourozenců.
Ryan, she's perfectly
Uvidíme, jestli
safe,
budeme
I
hrát i za ně.
promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No, musíme těšit malého brášku.
No
to
one
je
will
jasné.
tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who
Takové,
said they're worried
takové
about
malé
me?
děti a už to musí
Well,
řešit takovou
Sir
politiku.
Royland, for one. He says you can't fight very well.
A
What?
počkej čas.
And he calls you a milksop.
Mlčňák.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Mlčňák. To zní
Ethan, you
strašně.
should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Že vypadá to, že Ethan je takový srábík
Do you
zatím.
remember when we were younger? And we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick,
No, aspoň
Asher.
na staré časy nebo.
We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training.
Roderick víc
He never
se
smiled
připravoval,
anymore.
no.
And Asher
Vyvládl.
just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you
Se
are.
nás obává.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
Slíbíme jí.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I can have all the sweets I
Vidíte,
want.
tady bráška ještě
If
nic
only it
má.
were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
No, takže teď
What's
asi
the matter?
přijel
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Okay.
He's come demanding justice.
Tak to
Can't he
nebude-
meet with
nebude
Duncan?
příjemné.
He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were
Musíme ho
lord, I
připomenout.
would command Ethan to stay with his family.
I might remind you, Sir Royland, I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Nebudem poslouchat tady toho.
Of course, my lord.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
No, ale určitě
Fine,
budeme sedět.
let's be done with it.
Určitě. ale jdeme na opačnou stranu. Tohle nebude pěkné.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong. So don't give him any satisfaction. Out there you said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Určitě. Takže bude Lord Bělohorský. Taky špekoun. S tím si poradíme.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
No, takže to nemyslel ani vážně, takže.
I've been waiting for this day all my life.
No.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please. And no bread and salt. What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Foresters.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You scunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh, tady to je vlastně ten, který utekl před Garrettem.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their time. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Tady furt vytahuje Boltona, takže...
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Oh.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
No, pěkně vyhodila.
That lad may be lord of this house, But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. But the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Takže to není dobré.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Ještě ho popíchneme, uvidíme. Ale nebylo to zrovna přátelské setkání.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Teď sestra Mira. Vypadá to, že se přesouváme k jiné postavě, ano, do královského přístavu. Takže to by pro dnešek asi stačilo. A potěší mě lajčík či nějaký komentík, který dáte pod video. A doufám, že se uvidíme u dalšího videa. A mějte příjemný den a čau.